All-Star break is over. We are in the Mile High City, Wizards Nuggets, as we begin the second half with this, I guess, the final third of the season for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford up top passes over to Kuzma on the wing. We'll get to the starting lineups in just a moment as Kuzma flips it over to Gafford, and Gafford flushes it home. Boy, I'm going to miss that next season. You know, Gafford before the trade deadline was traded to the Dallas Mavericks. So it won't be any more of those lobs between me and my main man Gafford as Jamal Murray misses the floating three-pointer. The Wizards are up right now 2-0 on the strength of that Gafford dunk. Wright hands off. Oh, man, Wright is going to be gone, too. Wow, this isn't fun already. All right, task at hand, right? Not worried about NBA 2K25. Over to Kuzma in the corner. Kuzma working against Gordon. Now takes the long two. Nails it. Wizards are now up 4-0. All right, this is a good start for the Wizards. For the home-standing Denver Nuggets, as Jokic catches the ball in the paint, gets it over Gafford and misses. Gafford with the rebound up to Summerz. Summerz down on the baseline to Wright against Reggie Jackson, who was starting for the injured Condavious Caldwell-Pope, KCP, and it's now a 7-0 lead. Wizards get off to a good start here in Mile High. Last season on NBA 2K23, we lost here in Denver, and okay, believe it or not, I'm not gonna complain. That was a foul. That was a foul. I definitely fouled Murray. I just thought I was gonna be able to block that shot before he got it off. Anyhow, he's gonna probably complete this 4-point play. That's just bad play on my part. I definitely fouled him. But for the Nuggets, it's Murray and Reggie Jackson at the guards. Again, Jackson in for KCP, who is injured. Jokic is in the middle, and Porter Jr. and Gordon are your forwards. For the Wizards, it's Summerz and Wright at the guards. Daniel Gafford back in the starting lineup because Alperen Şengün is still injured. Lob up to, I couldn't get that lob up to Gafford as Joker was guarding it. I step back, missed the three after getting the rebound after that tip on the lob. Jokic over to Jackson. Kuzma and Avdija are your forwards. And that rounds off your starting five for the Wizards as Jokic spins baseline, left hand high off the glass, misses. Gafford with the rebound, and we'll bring it up with a 7-4 lead. Nuggets' only basket is that foul that I created on Murray where he completed a 4-point play. As Kuzma whips it into the corner to Wright. In the paint, I'm kicking it back out to Wright. Wright hands off to Kuzma. Gordon's on him, under 5 on the shot clock now. Gafford sets the screen. Kuzma with the long two with Murray right in his face. Rebound to Jokic, and he is going to bring the ball up. Into Murray. Murray steps back over to Porter Jr., who's working against Avdija. The left hand push shot, that was a different shot from Porter Jr. Over to me. Oh, I'm launching this. And got it. You knew I was going to hit that. So far, I've been shooting pretty well coming the last part of the season before the All-Star break. And shot well enough to win the three-point contest as Murray is about to drive, steps back. Now steps back. Wait, come on now. Wait, how many step back? Oh, really? Okay, that was probably a foul too, but wasn't there a violation in there first? Oh, come on. See, I wasn't going to be complaining. I wasn't going to start this part of the season complaining about the refs, but I thought that was a bad call. So I pick up 2 quick fouls. I'm coming out of the game. I was going to say, as Tyus Jones checks in for me, that I had won the three-point contest on All-Star Weekend. But at this rate, I'm just picking up fouls faster than I'm shooting threes. Wizards up by 6 as we are back in the game. Beginning of the second quarter. It's 27-23 in favor of the Wizards. Bringing the ball up. Let's see. We'll go screen and roll with Muscala. I'll take the three. Got it. Second three-pointer of the game for us. 6 for Summerz, and we are now up by 7. Summerz leading the NBA in scoring at 27, or just over 27 a game. Good defense there by Gallinari trying to help me out. Of course, there were no Wizards. There was really nobody under the basket when that shot went up. But the Wizards get the rebound. Poole over to Jones. Jones got a quick screen there on Poole. Jones driving. I think that's on Watson. He lays it up high. He misses. Brown with the rebound. Over to Watson. I was right. Watson gave a bump there to Poole. And now Nanji wide open. And he misses. All right, we'll get the rebound, pushing. Another 3 attempt. Got it. And that is now 9. And the Wizards are up by 10. 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. This is Season Long Baller. Glad you could join us. And happy to have you for our first game after the All-Star break. Oh, Porter Jr. through the crowd. Oh, missed the bunny. I thought for sure he was going to hit that. Muscala with the rebound over to Jones. Hey, I'm feeling myself right now. I got to see if Jones will get... Jones, give me the ball. Okay, here I come around. Poole is holding the ball. Poole takes the long 2, misses. And the rebound to Holiday. Holiday up to... Oh, good defense there by Jones because Najee was wide open. Lob and... Oh! Wait, what happened? Did that just go out of bounds? I guess that went up. That was strange. They took the ball out. Maybe they didn't take the ball. I definitely didn't score. As Porter Jr. comes off the curl, off the baseline, he misses the wide open 3. Rebound to me. I'll push it. We'll go baseline all the way, flush with the left hand, and that spurs the Nuggets to take a timeout with the Wizards now running up a 15-point lead with 3:37 to go here in the second quarter, 38-23. I'm beginning to wonder, you know what, and I did not finish this thought during the All-Star game. If you don't have the shot meter showing, does that mean you don't get the lob meter either? Like maybe there's a setting I'm missing because that's the second time. That was a wide open lob from Jones to me. No lob meter, didn't catch it, which could have just been me messing up the timing as Murray comes off of a curl against Jones. But is that the reason? Because I haven't seen it like almost all season. Oh, good block by Gafford, but right into Jackson's hands. He misses. Gafford gets the rebound. And the Denver crowd is not feeling good about this 15-point deficit. All right. A minute ago, I was feeling it, but of course, I've missed the lob. Now, we'll go screen and roll with my main man, Gafford. I have to run a lot more screen and rolls now. Gafford catches that lob right there. We're going to have to run this. We're going to have to just screen and roll lob to Gafford this thing out now since we know he's not going to be on the team next season. And, of course, we're not going to be on Dallas. So it's not like Jaymont Summerz, our player bill, is going to be on Dallas next season. For one, you're not going to get over Luka Doncic or Kyrie for that matter. Jackson has the ball on the baseline, passes over to Najee. Najee lays it up. Looked like he could have been fouled there. No call. Basket counts. Lead remains 15 with 2:37 to go here in the second quarter. Gafford gets the ball on the wing. Najee on him. Back up top to us against Jackson. Here comes a screen with Gafford. Gafford didn't roll. I thought for sure Gafford was going to roll. There was a lane. So despite him being my main man, we're not always on the same page. A matter of fact, can I just create the narrative that the Wizards traded my best friend off the team? That's not too far-fetched, right? That's not going crazy, right? So now we can start the narrative now as Jokic is back in the game. Spins on right. I mean, that's a mismatch, obviously. And your Joker scores with the left hand and cuts the lead to 13. We could start the narrative now that the best player on the Wizards, Jaymont Summerz, us, our player bill, is mad because they traded his best friend on the team. Is that okay? Nothing happening in the paint for us. Jackson played it well. Now Abdia sets a screen for Wright, and he nails the 3, which, of course, DeLon Wright is not going to be on the team next season either. All right, I know. Focus, season, focus, because you're talking NBA 2K25. We still got unfinished business right now to take care of here on NBA 2K24. Be a fun offseason, though, as Jackson has the ball in the wing, down low to Jokic against Gafford. Gives a little shoulder shimmy there. Now pump fakes, turns over his right shoulder, misses. Now pumps, hung in the air and kicked it back out to Jackson, who has it against Wright. Now back to Joker again on the block. He misses, gets his own rebound, and gets the tip. Scores and cuts the lead down to 14 with 1:08 to go here in the second quarter. The Wizards are still firmly in control, however. But we know between Murray and Jokic, They have plenty of firepower to come back in the game, so it's not like this is over by any means. 43-29 is your score as we play the entire 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards through our player build, Jaymont Summerz. Okay, good pass. Oh, great pass. I saw Wright under the basket, got it to him. Great pass there. And Wright dunks it and now has an opportunity for the three-point play. The guy who will not be on the team next year. All right. So I'm having a hard time getting over these things. Wright has been a find in our starting lineup. As you know, he moved into the starting lineup after Daniel Gafford was injured against the Mavericks in the first meeting back in mid-November. And ever since then, as I went way too low under that screen, trying to run through the traffic, and Murray hits the wide open three to cut the lead down to 14. But Wright came into the lineup during that injury as Avdia has a wide open look at the three. He misses off the baseline, rebound to Gordon, up to Jokic. And Joker dribbles the ball into the front court over to Jackson. Jackson now against Wright. Over to Joker. Against Gafford, high around the three-point circle. As you know, Joker can hit that. Now to Porter Jr. Jackson sets the screen, but Kuzma fights through it. Now down to Joker at the last second, and Joker had good position on Gafford and was able to score high off the glass. I mean, you're not going to rush Joker. He moves at his pace, and even with the shot clock running down, he still had plenty of time to make that move and convert the basket. Get the screen from Kuzma. Back to Kuzma, who's coming downhill. Kuzma over to Wright, wide open three, and Wright misses on that one. Shot, the game clock running down, and I stopped Murray from, do I get a steal for that? I stopped Murray from launching that at the half. Wizards will go in by 12. It's 46-34. All right, back for the beginning of the second half. Murray brings the ball into the front court. 12-point lead for the Wizards. We'll see if the Nuggets have a rally in them as Jackson comes off the curl, but Wright is right on him. Is this becoming a Wizards theme? We fouled Joker for the three-point play, as you see Gafford explaining it. As I was saying late there in the second quarter, Wright moved into the starting lineup after Gafford was injured in mid-November in the game against the Mavericks, when the lineup was changed by Unseld Jr. as Joker misses the first free throw. And that helped ignite the roster. Ignite the team. With Summerz and Wright at the guards, as opposed to the real Wizards, as Joker hits the second, the real Wizards have Tyus Jones and Jordan Poole starting at the guards. But with our player build Summerz, as Joker finishes the 3 points, free throws hitting the third, but with our guard, with Summerz, our player built, and Wright starting at the guards, you have 2 6'5" guards starting in the backcourt for our Wizards. As Gafford sets the screen for Summerz on the baseline, we are around, kick it back to Gafford. He spins, kicks it out to Kuzma. Joker recovered just fast enough to stop that for Gafford. Kuzma takes the long three, and whoa, Kuzma's shooting better in this game. He hit that. Surprised that one fell. As now Murray brings the ball into the front court. Joker sets the screen on me. Now Murray hands off to Joker. Now back to Porter Jr., back to Murray. Murray holding. Now to Jokic on the... What? That was a Jokic shot, wasn't it? Murray kicked it to him on the baseline, and he, like, all in one motion, kind of got on one toe, flipped it, it falls. Are we surprised? No. Arguably the best player on the planet right now made a play that he makes. Cuts the lead to 11. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. Let's see. We'll go screen and roll with Kuzma. He was hitting just a moment ago. Plenty of room for me, and I get fouled by Porter Jr., and it hangs on the rim but falls off. And we'll shoot a couple of free throws. The guy who is got the second most free throw attempts in the league. Whoo, that went in me. And as you know, on Season Long Baller, we never talk when we're shooting free throws. All right, Murray brings the ball in the front court after both free throws converted by us, pushing the lead back to 13. Murray to Gordon against Kuzma. Now to Jokic, working against Gafford. As both teams have gone with their starting lineup here in the second half. Porter Jr. with the fancy move into the paint. Got his whole body turned around and was able to lay that up right in the middle of the paint, right over the rim. And that cuts the lead back down to 11. We'll go screen and roll again with Kuzma. Murray gets picked this time. I kick it back to Kuzma. He bobbles. Gordon comes for the double team over to Avdia, and Avdia makes him pay. Good play by Avdia. Good shot by Avdia. Jackson brings the ball up, as you know. Oh, good cut by Jokic. Jackson hit him with the pass. Lead is 12. As you know, Jackson in for KCP for Caldwell Pope in the starting lineup as he is injured. All right, Summerz. Lob to Gafford. He got it. I wasn't sure there for a moment. But you know, I say if your back is turned, I will flip it. And Jokic was looking at me, but I thought I could get it around him. Now, I didn't earlier, but got that one. And Gafford hung on the rim for a little bit of style points there with the one hand. Yeah, I'm going to miss that. 14-point lead for the Wizards after the Summerz-Gafford connection. Jackson now drives against Wright, steps back, dribbles behind the back a few times, now gets a screen from Jokic, takes the long two, in and out, rebound Jokic, and he scores over me and Gafford. 3:12 to go here in the third quarter, and the lead remains 12. Right now, the lead is just kind of staying around this margin as the Nuggets have not been able to cut it down. All right, we'll go screen and roll to the baseline side here, to the right side. We're driving against Murray. The layup with the left hand is good. Got it over Murray. Pushing lead back to 14. Summerz with 15 and 3 to go along with 2 rebounds. All right. Gordon kicks it. Oh, wow. Porter was, okay. He was pretty deep, though. I don't think Porter wanted to shoot it that far. Now over to Jokic. He was wide open. He missed that. We've got the rebound. We'll push. Jokic is in my way. Jackson now picks me up to Kuzma, who shoots over Murray, who had picked up Kuzma, and Kuzma misses the free throw line jump shot. Up to Jackson off the rebound from Jokic. Now over to Gordon, who gives it back to Murray. To Porter Jr. against Avdia. Oh, Murray cut behind me. I was hoping I could block that from behind, but you know most times that's a foul. You see the Wizards lead the league in scoring over the last 30 days at just over 73 a game. Keep in mind we do play 6-minute quarters, so that does affect some of the scoring and some of the stats that you will see. I think we just checked out of the game. Yes, we did. So we're back in with 27.4 seconds to go, an 11-point lead for the Wizards. All right. Jackson passes, to Watson, who got behind me. That's not going to do anything for my points given up stat, where I'm leading the league in that too. We just don't like to talk about that one. I am scoring more points than I'm giving up, right? Does that count for anything? All right, tried to get a screen here by Poole. I'll shoot the 3 in Watson's face. Got it. Just enough room on that screen. I don't even know if that was really an effective screen, but got just enough room after I ran around to hit that 3, even with pressure in my face, to push it up to a 12-point lead right here at the third quarter buzzer. Porter shoots it over who is that? Baldwin. Yes, over Baldwin, who came over in that CP3 trade. He had stopped kind of getting playing time once we acquired Şengün, because then the big man rotation basically was Şengün. Gafford is here. Oh yeah, that's definitely a good. Oh no, I like the other lob where Gafford was hanging on the rim. But Baldwin is now getting, with Şengün injured and Gafford starting, Baldwin is getting some more time in the games as Gallinari has become kind of the de facto third-string center behind Gafford and Muscala. Let's see if I can get the screen here. Jones throws it to me against Brown here in the paint. I kick it back out to Poole. Poole with Jackson on him. Shot clock running down. Poole with the left-hand scoop. Misses it. Gets his own rebound. Lays it up. Lays it short. And the rebound to Jackson off that miss. Lead is 12. Jackson against Poole. Over to Murray, who's guarded by Jones. Here comes Brown. No, sorry, that's Kankar. Oh, Murray got behind Jones. I think Jones got picked there. And Murray lays that up, and it is a 10-point lead for the Wizards. 5:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Nuggets have been hanging around this whole game. This could be dangerous for the Wizards here in the Mile High City. Coulibaly sets the screen. Over to Coulibaly, right hand. Oh, dunk. Okay, Coulibaly went up. Coulibaly was in the Rising Stars game for the World, by the way. And as you know, our format in the Rising Stars game and some of the formats over the All-Star weekend were different than what they actually were. And in that case, it was USA against the World, the former format. Coulibaly was playing for the World. But Coulibaly gets the dunk here on the pass from us. We've got 4 assists in the game. The miss by the Nuggets, I think that was Kankar again, will bring the ball out of the pack. Jackson picks us up. Let's see. Over to Coulibaly. Now down to Gallinari. Another Wizard who is not going to be on the team next season. No surprise there. Okay, Jackson. I was trying to cut behind Jackson. He didn't let that happen. Jones shoots over Brown. Misses. Hits the side of the rim there. Right to Jackson. He brings it up. Lead is still 12. Jackson. Oh, I thought Jackson was just going to go to the paint. He got around Poole there. Oh, Pat. Wow. He got that into Brown. Now back to Brown. I thought Brown was going to lay that up. He turned down that shot. Jackson takes the 3. Let's see what they get. Well, okay. They ended up getting more points out of that possession. Jackson gets 3 as Gordon is about to check back in. That cuts the lead under double digits for the first time in quite a bit. With 3:45 to go here in the fourth quarter, it's a 71-62 score. Poole against Jackson. Gets a screen from Gallinari. He takes the long 2. Nails it. Pushes the lead back to 11. Poole, Jones, Summerz, Coulibaly, and Gallinari are your 5 for the Wizards. And, of course, as always, when I start giving that lineup there at this point of the game, a timeout happens, and now I'm sure you will see the Wizards starters back in the game. And that is exactly what happened. Summerz and right at the guards, Gafford in the middle, and you've got Kuzma and Avdija at the forwards. The Nuggets are countering with their starting lineup as well. Murray and Jackson at the guards, Jokic in the middle, and Porter Jr. and Gordon are the forwards as Jokic gets the ball deep against Gafford. Oh, he laid that one up a little too hard. Gafford with the rebound up to Avdija. I was hoping Avdija would throw that one to me. Of course, you know how Avdija and I have that weird communication thing. Oh, got Murray to jump. Didn't take advantage of it, but got the 3. That wasn't the greatest release in the world, but I managed to get that one to fall. It's now a 14-point lead for the Wizards. Summerz at 21-4-4. Well, I think Murray got that pass over Gafford's hands on Jokic's roll. But as much as the Nuggets have been hanging around, if they want to win this game, they probably got to make that move now. Some token pressure by the Nuggets. And Summerz is able to drive the length of the floor, gets the layup with the left hand, and the lead remains 14. Wizards shooting 63%. That is the reason why we are up, and that'll get you a win most of the time. Shooting that well. Jokic again, post down on Gafford on the box. Turns over the turned and went with the 2-hand flush. Lead is 12, 2:15 to go. And as I was saying, Baldwin came over in that CP3 trade that sent him to the Warriors. Poole and Baldwin came back to the Wizards. Murray pressuring Summerz. We'll come into the front court. We're going to launch this. Not sure that's going to fall. Nope. Didn't feel like it was. Rebound Gordon up to Porter Jr. 2 minutes exactly now in the quarter, or in the game. Murray drops back, takes the 3, nails it. That cuts the lead to 9. And for whatever reason, the Nuggets call off the pressure. Kind of odd. They cut it down to single digits again and cut off the pressure. All right, we'll go screen and roll with Kuzma. Murray fights his way through it. I get it to Kuzma. Had an angle there. Kuzma left hand, bounces off, misses. Gordon with the rebound. He pushes it up to Porter Jr. Porter Jr. over to Murray. Murray to Jokic against Gafford. Throws the lob up to Gordon, who shoots it. He was outside of the paint and basically caught that as a lob. All right. That might be the last good chance the Nuggets had. Lead is still 9, but now we are getting close to the end of the game here. Screen with Gafford. We cut through the traffic. Two-hand flush. That might be the dagger dunk, we'll call it. Minute 11, 80-69 is your score in favor of the Wizards. Okay, Murray was in front of the pack there. Jokic sets a slip screen. Lob to Murray. Gafford had his back turned. Me talking about back turns all the time. And that cuts the lead back down to 9. But again, I would think that the Nuggets would want to put a little pressure on this thing if they want to try to get back at this late time in the game, but they aren't. So we'll take our time. Screen with Kuzma. Murray fights through a little bit, but another two-hand flush from Summerz. That gets us to our season average, as we have 27, 4, and 4 over to Jackson. Jackson gets a screen from Murray. Oh, Murray was wide open. Yeah, I tried to smack at Joker that time. I mean, Murray was wide open. So if he manages to catch that clean and whip it over to Murray, he's going to be wide open for the 3. That's going to do it for the game, though. They took us out for that last 40-something seconds. 83-71 will be your final score. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck around and checked us out for this whole time, we always play the 82-game schedule of the Washington Wizards. So tomorrow, just like the real Wizards, we will be in Oklahoma City taking on Shea, Chet, and the rest of the Thunder. Don't forget to check out Season Long Podcast number 48 this past Monday, so you can easily check that out. And that's going to do it for yours truly, Season Long Baller, an 83-71 victory for the Wizards. We will see you tomorrow in Oklahoma City. Peace.